Hope you guys doing well. So yesterday Arsenal announced Christian Mosquera. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. And so Arsenal released some really cool content about him. So this is the video that they released. I'm not gonna play the audio just in case there are no copyright issues. So in this video, like, they're actually telling him about his personality, like why he decided to join Arsenal. He spoke about how big of an opportunity for him, that how the sporting director and Arteta you know had belief in him that he will be a really good signing, and how it was his dream to play for Arsenal. And he spoke with many players like Gabriel Paulista. He spoke with Yonsa before about Arsenal, and they said really good things about it. So he said, like, after that he really wanted to come to Arsenal. And then Arsenal, here he's saying, like, hello Gunners, I'm delighted to sign for Arsenal, see you soon. Like, he seems like a really good character and really humble. He's a young guy, like, as we know, like, these days young guys are going more about social media, parties and things like that, but he does really look very down to earth. So he definitely a good player as well. So okay, he's talking about names, three attributes is speed, energy and hunger. That's what we need. And he will be learning a lot of defending skills from Saliba and Gabriel, that is for sure. He's 21 years old, so he's really young. So he's getting the number 3. So that's a really good, I think it's Kieran Tierney's number that he's going to get. And then here he talks about, I have come to the big club with massive expectation and real desire to keep growing and improving.
Con muchas ganas de seguir creciendo, de seguir mejorando,
So you can find all these videos on
de ayudar a los compañeros, de ayudar a este grandísimo equipo.
So he wants to take it to mates. This is the picture that with Arteta, Berta and Mosquera. And here, like, they talked about, I think here they talked about Berta talked about, like, how happy we are and excited to sign a hugely talented young player in Christian Mosquera. We identified Christian as one of the strongest young defenders in Europe in football, and he is an important signing for our future. So that is really important to, don't stay still and always keep adding the quality. So you never know what's going to happen with Saliba. He's going to stay, that's for sure, but you cannot guarantee anything in football. So, and also he's a versatile defender. He can play left back and right. He can play left back, right center back. He can also, he has some really good experience. Even he's so young, like, he has played a lot of games for Valencia. He played in under 21 Spain as well. He also won the gold medal in the Olympics with Spain. So even though he's eligible to play for Colombia as well, but he chose to play for Spain. So yeah, even Arteta said, like, he has, like, already performed consistently well with significant experience in La Liga. That's what I said. And he's intelligent, play with good pace, who can play centrally on both sides. So this is such a great attribute to have as a center back. Like, for example, we have with the Timber, we have the Tomiyasu, but unfortunately he was injured most of the time. But we can see, like, it's a really important attribute for a center back, that those who can play on both sides. So that's for Christian Mosquera. Well, welcome to Arsenal, and I hope he becomes a really good player and he wins the trophies that we're looking to buy, not buy, I mean get, because it's only the Chelsea and Cities buy the trophies, and maybe this is Liverpool. So yep, and let's see, like, how he's going to perform, and good luck to him. And then the main thing I wanted to talk about is the news broke by Craig Hope in the first, but mainly it was David Ornstein after that. So he's talked about It was Alexander Isak. Alexander Isak wants to leave Newcastle United. Absence from Celtic friendly plus Asia Tour. 25-year-old reference. Newcastle United keen for Sweden international striker to stay on improved and deal, but also exploring potential replacement. So he wants to leave Newcastle. Somebody else wants to buy him. Like for example, it has nothing to do with Arsenal. But after this news, so many Arsenal fans were losing their mind. They were like, why didn't we go for him? Cancel the Gyökeres deal. We want Isak. So the one thing I wanted to talk about, like some Arsenal fans has really unhealthy and weird obsession with this guy. Like first of all, he never said in public that he wants to play for Arsenal. He never said. He only said his idol is Henry. You know what? 99% football strikers, their idol is probably Henry. They don't all want to play for Arsenal. Secondly, they are like, oh, he's Henry like. He plays like Henry. First of all, he doesn't play like Henry. These fans, stupid fans, actually disrespecting Henry by comparing him to this guy. And Henry used to create 50 GA almost every season. He never had that. He doesn't even have a season where he, I think, gave like more than 10 assists. Henry had the same number of seasons that he probably have, goal scored in one season. So, and on top of that, he never said openly he wants to play for Arsenal. He never actually tried to convince Newcastle that I want to leave, I want to play for Arsenal. Arsenal has been chasing him for last 2 years. When did he made it public that he wants to play for Arsenal? But this stupid fan base, it's so obsessed with this guy. I don't know from where these tacticals, I don't know from where this obsession came from. Like they cannot stop drooling over him. And if he's like, I would say, like if he's like Ballon d'Or winner, if he's like winning trophies and things like that, I would be like, you know what, okay, it makes sense. If he's Mbappe level, he's nothing like that. He's a good player, even though like he's a really good player, but we just got a striker who's actually better than him in a factual way, not in a static way, not in some nostalgic way. That guy, when both play for Sweden, Gyökeres has more goals. Both played in Champions League, Gyökeres has more goals. Gyökeres has more goals in a season than he had, I think, in 2 seasons combined. So this obsession is kind of like unhealthy, I would say. Like for example, I remember like one of the Arsenal fans is saying like we should cancel the deal for Gyökeres. Gyökeres actually reduced his salary. His agent reduced his commission. He actually went on strike to play for Arsenal. And this stupid fan base is like, no, like we want it. Bro, that guy doesn't even want to come to play for Arsenal. He doesn't even want to come to you. So I think somebody needs to put some sense into these guys, because they are kind of like embarrassing themselves on social media. It's not like they don't do it. Like it's not the first time. They will probably do it again, because that's what they do most of the time to get engagement and clicks like that. But I think like some actually real fans are also falling into this trap of weird obsession with this guy. I just cannot understand that, like where it's came from, and actually attacking the guy who actually wants to play for you. And you can, and one of the main thing is the mentality. What kind of mentality Gyökeres have and this guy has? Liverpool signed a striker, Arsenal signed a striker, City has a striker. I think where he's going to go, he's not gonna go to Real Madrid, Barcelona. Barcelona doesn't have the money. Only place I can think of is he can go to Saudi, or he can go to PSG, because they are looking to sell Gonçalo Ramos. Or if I know people are saying Liverpool, but I don't think so. I will be really surprised if they sign Isak, because they already spent over 300 million and they still have to buy the center back as well, which will cost 50 million as well. So I don't think he will go there, but you never know in this football world. But I will tell the Arsenal fan to just shut up. if you cannot support Gyökeres, don't actually do the stupid things and root for some guy who doesn't even want to play for you. So it just like, so I cannot be a person in my life drooling over somebody else who doesn't even want to play for my club, or who doesn't even want to have the same energy as me. Why would you even do that in the first place? Anyhow, so that's what I wanted to say, like, about this, some Arsenal fans who are just embarrassing themselves on this app. So that's it for today, guys, and I hope we get a Gyökeres announcement today, and we get to see like how Arsenal media team is going to work on it, because it has to be really good. So and like and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.